What is up, everybody? Welcome back to today's mukbang. Today's mukbang, we're having a watermelon mukbang, whatever you want to call it. But we're also going to do a story time because y'all wanted to hear a story time, so I got you with a story time. But before that, let's go ahead and say a blessing and let's hop right into it. Thank you, Jesus, for this day. Thank you for helping us in all we do. Just continue to keep us all safe tonight. Be with us tomorrow today. Help us all get along. Forgive us all for our sins. Be with the ones who do without. Put your hands on them. Put your hands on everybody. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Alright, so how is everybody doing? Hope everybody is doing fantastic. Hope everybody's doing great. If this is your first time watching or if you're returning, welcome. If you have not yet already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit subscribe, join our family. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and y'all are just amazing. So give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below and hit subscribe. Alright, so let's just hop into the story time because this story time is crazy, y'all. So I don't know how many mukbangs ago, but it's been a while. And we had a mukbang, and I done a story time about my great grandmother who, around 2.5 years ago, she had surgery and all this stuff, and her husband was abusive to her. It's her second husband, so we don't really claim him because he's mean. He doesn't like us for some reason, but anyway, y'all know that after her surgery, she wanted to divorce her husband and all this fun stuff, and that's too much to go back over. So keep it short. She was divorcing her husband, who was taking care of her and all this stuff, and she was 80. She was 86 years old then. Okay. Well, about 4 months of being away from her husband and us taking care of her, she decided that her husband had never done anything wrong to her. He had treated her well, but all of that was a lie. Right, so I got a phone call, had to go answer it, and I kind of forgot where we left off at, but I'm going to start back where after her being with us for about 4 months, she decided she wanted to go back to her husband and said that he never hurt her and all this stuff. But if you watch my previous video, I don't know what video it is. I think I talk about all the stuff he had doing to her. But anyway, it's a long story, so if you want to see that, you can go watch that. But anyway, so after she moved back to her husband that she was trying to divorce 2.5 years ago, after 4 months, she moved back in with him. Anyway, so we had not seen her since. And I think in the first video I tell you why. But anyway, yeah. Probably just like briefly tell you why. So her husband doesn't like her side of the family for some reason. We don't know why. Like, we've not done nothing to him, but anyway, he doesn't like us. He always be yelling and cussing and all that stuff. So anyway, we haven't seen her in 2 years. The air conditioner is blowing my backdrop up. But I mean, we haven't seen her in 2 years. And 4 weeks ago, she had failed. Now she's 88 years old. So anyway, 4 weeks ago, she had failed, broke her hip. He took her to the hospital. They done surgery. Then she got pneumonia in the hospital, and she's 88 years old. So she was sitting there begging her husband to let her see her family one more time because she felt like she wasn't going to make it. So finally, he contacted us. Well, he had some friends to contact us. He tells us our grandma was in the hospital and all that stuff. So we go down there, we see her, we talk to her, and her husband had said that since she was begging to see us, that he would let her see us, and he wouldn't cause any problems. So the first day, we went and seen her. He was all right, but we went back the second day, and this was all on Mother's Day weekend. Like, we got the phone call Saturday. So that Sunday, which is Mother's Day. We went down there to the hospital to see her again on Mother's Day. And her husband started showing his butt. He didn't want us to touch our grandmother. He didn't want us to talk to our grandmother. And mind you, at this time, she could barely even speak. Okay? You had to stick your ear to her mouth to hear her. So anyway, her husband was getting mad because he didn't want us to speak to our grandmother. He didn't want us to touch her or nothing. So we just ignored him. Because our grandmother wanted to see us. She wanted to spend time with us. She wanted to talk to us. So anyway, he just got loud. He got really loud. He was cussing us out and all that stuff. Again, then it got to be where he was threatening us. Like, he was threatening to hit us and all this stuff. Well, the nurse heard him. So the nurse walked in there and she's like, is everything okay? We're like, yeah, everything's fine. And the nurse walked back out. Well, then he started back. Started back yelling at us. And threatening to hit us again and all that stuff. And the nurse came in there again. Well, actually, the friends that called us was still there. And the lady friend had enough of it because she didn't like him threatening us or whatever. So she went and got security. We didn't even know security was called because that lady friend went up there and got security. Security comes. We're standing in the hallway. And security walks in the room. They start talking to her husband, our grandma's husband. And, you know, I don't know what all he was saying to her, but it was like saying that it was our fault, that we were, I don't know, some crap. Anyway, so security had a nurse to go get him out of the room and just walk him around because he would not leave her side. For 2 weeks, he would not leave her side at all. So anyway, after they had the nurse to walk him around the hospital, the police or security wanted to talk to us. There were the police and security. They wanted to talk to us, so we told them. We talked to them. They asked me what the problem was. Well, they asked us what the problem was because her whole family was there. And we're like, well, we don't really have a problem. We were just seeing our grandmother because that's what she wanted. She wanted to talk to us. She wanted to hold her hand. And her husband didn't like that. He started cussing us out. He started threatening us. And we're like, but we don't have a problem. Like, we don't have a problem. And they're like, well, so what do you want us to do? And we're like, well, I don't know. We didn't plan on you coming up here anyway. I mean, we didn't say it like that, but like, they're like, so, we're like, so what do y'all think? And they're like, well, we really can't do nothing unless your grandmother wants to do something. We're like, well, we don't know, like, because we don't want to do anything because her husband is like all mouth, but no actions, you know what I mean? So anyway, so our grandmother was talking to the lady friend, and the lady friend came out and got the police officer and said that our grandmother wanted to speak to him. So the police officer went in there and she had asked for her husband not to be allowed back in the hospital room because she didn't want him back in there. So they escorted him out of the hospital. Again, because this happened 2 years ago. They escorted him out of the hospital, told him he wasn't welcome back. And that's when he was like, well, started running his mouth again. Anyway, so we had to get all this paperwork filled out, all this other stuff. And this was all on Mother's Day. Mother's Day, okay? It all went down because of him. So they escorted him out of the hospital. And they asked us what we wanted to do now. And we're like, well, this exact same thing happened 2 years ago. She wanted him out of the hospital when she had her surgery. Then she wanted to divorce him and all this stuff. So we're like, well, we really don't know what to do because this happened 2 years ago. And they were looking at the files at the hospital and they're like, yeah, it did happen. And anyway, so our grandmother has been in the hospital for 4 weeks now. She's doing better. She's eating some. And now she needs 24-hour care when she comes out of the hospital. So yeah. And the nurses were like, we are so glad that man is gone. They're like, he is the devil. And we're like, yeah, we know. But she's doing better. She's finally eating now because I don't think she was eating because of, I don't want to say, but maybe her husband wasn't feeding her in the hospital. But also, she has a lot of sores in her mouth from the medicine she's taking and all this stuff. But she started eating after she got to see us. And so she's eating now. She's away from her husband. We've been seeing her every day. Some of the family members have seen her every single day. Some of us can't, but you know, we try to see her every other day or something. But yeah, she's doing better. And now we just gotta see what happens next. But as of now, she says she's not going back to him. But she said that last time and she done it anyway. But so just keep all of us in your prayers. Keep our grandmother in your prayer. Because this has got to be God's plan. But yeah, crazy. But anyway, I'm full. And this is a crazy story time, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Please hit subscribe if you have not already. Give me your advice, your thoughts, whatever. Tell me what you think about this story, because it's crazy. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, whatever you're going through, you will get through it. Remember to always smile, to always stay positive. And remember, tomorrow's a new day, a new beginning. So never give up. And I'll see you guys in my next mukbang. Alright, bye everyone.